just want to hear about the contribution of the Netherlands to this horticulture sector in Rwanda. And why did you decide to get involved in this?
Maybe I should start by telling you first that when you look at agricultural exports, the Netherlands, which is slightly bigger than Rwanda, is the second biggest exporter in the world. So if Rwanda has ambitions, then it's entitled to have these ambitions. And we have chosen to work together because there is a lot of potential in the horticultural sector, and also because we have seen the growth of the horticultural sector over the last period. So more active, more outward looking. And we have a lot to share, and that's why we're focusing on the horticultural sector. I would like to tell you also that we have just started a huge program, which is actually the translation of our policies going from aid to trade, and that is what Rwanda is also very eager to step out of the development mode and go to the trade mode. So that is a program where we will be identifying several horticultural value chains. So we'll go from the very beginning until either production for the domestic markets until production for exports.
Let's talk about the investors from Netherlands who are here in Rwanda. How many are they? Where do they see the potential?
I think there are at the moment something like, as part of this program, there are 3 companies present. So one is a huge agent for horticultural produce, working all over the world. The other I would like to mention specifically is Flora Holland. I think that most people know that almost all flowers, they go to the Netherlands before they are distributed all over the world. So it's very nice that they are here as well. They can play a very important role. But we also have all kinds of other people here. For example, Del Monte, which is not a Dutch company, but they have an important branch in the Netherlands. And they are also here. So I think that's very good.
Let's look at this in a critical way now that we talk about this sector of culture in Rwanda. Let us see where you can give an advice. Where do you think things should be changing so that they get to the top?
I think it depends on which vegetable or which product you're talking about. And it can be we can give some advice when it comes to start with about the use of the seeds and the fertilizers, but it will go up all in the value chain. And I think a very important advice that we have is that even, all Rwandan companies are eager to export, don't forget the domestic market, because there are several reasons for that. We all know that there are now, with Kigali, that has become a conference hub, there are big hotels, they need good quality products, so that is one thing. So that is, but also the domestic market for young companies is something where companies can learn. If you focus on the domestic market, you can make some mistakes. But if you export, you have to have consistent quality all of the time. You cannot say, we had a bad week, so we're not going to send any cargo to the Netherlands or to the UK or where else. And so I think a very important message that we have is that use the domestic market as a necessary chain in the whole approach towards export. And I have one more, as representing the Netherlands advice. We think that the reason behind our success is what we call the triple helix or the golden triangle. And that is and the private sector and the public sector and all knowledge institutes working together. And it's very interesting, if you still allow me to say that sometimes when we discuss this approach, then our Rwandan interlocutors ask, and so who's the boss? But in this triple helix, in this golden triangle, there is no boss. There is a very natural working together. So we are very eager to assist Rwanda also in taking up this model adapted, of course, to Rwandan circumstances. But for us, it's really the reason behind our success.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
So now we still